Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing the Glock 17C. We're going to jump straight into this. If you can see right up here, it has the standard Glock sights on it, and then right below here it just has one Picatinny rail, so you can't really add much on there, but you can add something, whatever you would like. Now right back here we have the grip. Now this texture really isn't much texture, but a little bit more right back here, but it also has finger grooves right here, so it gives it a better, to me, a grip. So when you're shooting, you have that extra help right there. I personally like this, so I like that it's been added. Now right up here it has these little holes. These holes are to compensate for the recoil that this gun does have, so it's supposed to be able to help out. I'm interested in trying to see how well this works, so I'm excited to shoot this today. Now we are going to be using the Blazer ammunition in 115 grain, 9mm. So we're gonna try to do 100 rounds, and then we got our magazines right here. So we're gonna go ahead and load them up and jump straight into the shooting. Alrighty, we got our magazine fully loaded. Let's just jump straight into it. There we go. Alrighty, missed a few, but I will say that recoil is really not there. So we're gonna get our other magazines and do some more shooting. So we got our other magazine. As you can see, this is huge compared to the other one that we have now. This does hold more rounds, but we're not shooting all the full rounds that it holds. We're only doing about 15. Now, the other thing that I did not mention, I typically always mention, is the mag release. Now, the mag release is very good. No problems with it at all. It goes in and out smoothly, so we do like that. So it's really good. So I enjoy the mag release. I always look for that. I don't know why I didn't try that in the first place. I always do. So let's do this. Alrighty, that was beautiful. I do like the sights on here. I will say that the sights are amazing. One thing I do like is that the slide release is right here. So in that area where my thumb is, it is not too far. I don't got to reach. It is just right there perfectly. So I do enjoy having that. We're gonna go get our other magazine and do some more shooting. Alrighty, I think one thing I've not mentioned yet is the slide. Now, we'll say the slide is easy to use. As you can see, there's nothing in here either. So we're gonna go ahead, get our next magazine. I got it here, my little hoodie, make it a little bit easier. Get into this next one. Alrighty, the other thing is that this trigger is a little bit heavier than I am used to, but it's still a really good trigger. I'm just used to lighter triggers, but I will say it is still really well. On to our next magazine. I will say these are YouTube compliant, so these are the ones we'll be using. Also, we got two of these bigger ones. Let's get into it. Alrighty, that was nice. I like that one. Let me get this other one. Now, one thing I did mention, I like the sights. I really do like these sights. I really do enjoy them. I feel like they're really easy. Alrighty, last magazine of the day. Okay. There we go. I missed a lot more on that last one. I think I got a little bit ahead of myself. I will say that. I missed a lot more than I wanted to, but overall, this was really fun to shoot. We're gonna head to the table for the final review. So, final review over it. I actually really did like this. If I had to rate it, I would say probably an 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy shooting this. This was fun. Now this is from our friend Carlos. Shout out to Carlos for letting us use another one of your guns to review. I had so much fun shooting it. One thing I will say, I mentioned the sights already. I was actually a fan. This is my first time using Glock sights. The previous Glock that we did do a review over did not have the sights on them. So I am actually a fan of these sights. I did really like using these. Now the trigger is a little bit heavier than I am used to. I did mention this already, but it is still really easy for me to use. I didn't have no problems. There's some triggers that are really heavy and harder for me to use, but I did like it. I would say for the trigger, I would say probably a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Now for the grip, I do like the little grooves that it has right here for your hand, so it can be in there firmly. If you can see right here, I like it because for me personally, it's easier for me to have that grip on the gun while shooting it. So I felt like it was easier to keep control of it. But again, that is a personal preference that I have. So I did like that little added on there. Now the recoil on here, I feel like that there was barely any recoil, that it was not really there. So it was fun. That's what I liked about it, is that shooting it is there wasn't really much of a recoil to it. So it wasn't too hard on me or anything like that. So I always look out for things like that, because like I always mention, I am a little bit of a smaller size girl. So I always want to try to see what I can shoot that, you know, if another female wants to shoot, if it's going to have any recoil, how it's going to react for them. But again, everybody is different. So I think if you are a female, you are wanting to shoot something like this, go ahead. There's really not much recoil. And the trigger is really cool, really good in my opinion. I like the sights, but again, this is all my personal opinion, but I really had fun shooting this. I'm sad that today's video is ending, but we'll catch y'all next time with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family, and check us out on Instagram at Texaslatinatactical. We'll see y'all later. Bye.